Hey guys, Dr. Brandon Manny, developer of the Functional Practice. Quick video today, gonna be a longer one. Facebook, Google, source, we're gonna talk about source new patients. We're gonna talk about what's working for us. I'm gonna talk a little bit about agencies, as I think it needs to be discussed. And so this is gonna be a value video, all right? So make sure you stick around to the end. Question for you guys. How many of you guys use an agency to run your ads for Facebook? If it's a yes, put a yes in the comment section below. If no, put a no in the comment section. I'm always curious, like who's using an agency? How popular? I'm also wondering, do you guys run your own ads? Do you run no ads at all? Okay. Some docs are just like 100% referral based, which is awesome. So here's the thing. This is a video I did a couple months ago, and the doctor spent $7,000 on an agency. And he did not, it was 0 new patients on that one. $7,000, no new patients. This is an email I got a couple of months ago, and doctor spent $8,333, and he got 1 new patient. All right, 1 new patient out of it. So hopefully you're not running into that situation, but I am pitched probably 2 or 3 times a week. Because my Facebook says DC on it, so I'm pitched by agencies that think they can run my ads. So hopefully you have a better story than that, because I run into doctors all the time that they're spending thousands and thousands of dollars on Facebook agencies and they're not seeing a return. So here's the thing you need to understand. Source matters. Dan Kennedy said, and he said this a long time ago, but source matters. Referrals are probably your number 1 source of new patients. Should be your number 1 source. Hopefully you're doing a good job. But they're your best quality of a new patient, because they're basically pre-closed before they even show up, right? If they're a referral. Number 2, our number 2 source of a quality new patient is Google. People are actively searching Google, looking for local doctors to solve a specific problem. If I'm looking for an optometrist, am I going to Facebook or Google? Google, right? It's basically the new yellow pages. I'm not going to the newspaper. Facebook is a newspaper, right? I'm not going to the newspaper looking for an optometrist. What about an orthodontist, right? My wife looking for an orthodontist for our kids. I'm not messing around with Facebook, right? She's not going to the newspaper looking for an orthodontist, right? You're looking at Google reviews, images, who's close by, who's convenient. Let me see what your office looks like and make sure it's a place that I want to go, right? That is where your focus needs to be. However, Facebook is still usable. Facebook should be usable in the fact that you need to follow these people around. So here's how we do it. I have 116 websites, right? You don't need that many. We have 27 really good ones that are niche specific. So weight loss, thyroid, ADHD, leaky gut, migraine headaches, diabetes. We have all these niche specific websites that rank really high organically for free. Then we also run Google pay-per-click right on top of it. PPC, right? So weight loss, maybe we're paying $3 or $4 a click. Maybe it's ADHD, we're paying $1 a click. IBS and leaky gut, we're paying about 40 cents. So it's different conditions are different cost per click. But somebody hits my website, all right? What's the first thing they see when they pop on over Facebook? My ad, inviting them to my next in-office workshop. Hey guys, Dr. Brandon Manny, Clinic Director of Natural Health Solutions, want to invite you to our next in-office workshop. No cost, no obligation, bring a friend. This is what we're going to talk about. Foods, nutrients, toxicities, right? Inflammation, right? We talk about all these different conditions. So that's the first thing they see is my invite, right? Because maybe they didn't take action on that first time, and maybe they didn't give me their email address. Now I can follow them around for 30 days. Frank Kern said on a recent podcast, if you guys don't listen to Frank Kern, you should, but the average consumer spends about 22 days doing their due diligence, right? Looking at, digging, researching, and 22 days before they actually pull the trigger on something. So if somebody's hitting your website, they leave and they don't do anything, and you're not doing any sort of retargeting, you're missing a big piece of the puzzle. Because maybe they have a decent day to day and they find their website, maybe they go away, maybe they get better for a week, and now they have a really bad day, and who's that guy? I forgot him on. But if you can stay in front of them for a good 30 days, finally maybe you hit them on a bad day, and finally they pull the trigger. Does that make sense? Google is a higher quality of a new patient. And then we go over to Facebook, you can follow them around on Facebook. By the way, your ad spend goes way down on Facebook if you're going after your custom audience. versus specific interests. Like if let's say I run a weight loss ad and I target Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, MetaFast, all these weight loss interests, my ad dollars are like this. If I start going after my custom audience that I built from Google, my ad spend comes down to like this. So it's like, I got one retargeting right now. It's a penny per engagement, a penny. It's sometimes like 13 cents, 6 cents, 7 cents. It's like under 20 cents to go back and retarget these people that have hit your initial website, right? And so our retargeting ad is very broad and it's very generic. So I take that 1 pixel code and I put it on all of my websites, and then I go back and follow them around for a good 30 days. Guys, that is what's working for us. Also, from an ad perspective, you want long form copy. That's works really well, is just long form, showing people that you are the expert for this specific condition, right? Not like small $21 like Groupon. That's where you're gonna attract the bottom feeders, right? Somebody's looking for a deal. Those people barely even show up into your office. What you want is stuff that's educational, long form, stuff that gets shared, right? Stuff that people, your goal with Facebook should be engagement, not clicks, not impressions, not bouncing people off of Facebook. Your number one goal should be engagement, likes, comments, and shares. That is your number one goal, right? If you take anything away from this video, remember that is because your ad costs come way down. Facebook looks at this thing. Facebook is a computer. You have to understand that. Facebook looks at this thing, and if you get a lot of shares and you get a lot of comments, Facebook is going to start to show that to more people. Your ad costs come down, and this thing just spreads. So that's why, let me show you some screenshots. This is an ad we did for ADHD. Hundreds and hundreds of moms wanting to get their kids food tested, right? That is what your focus is. That is what your goal is. Likes, comments, and shares. So the content that you provide, it needs to be of interest, right? Not just a $21 deal a day. People don't want that stuff, right? You want to go after the people that have a specific problem, help them, build that relationship, break down the walls, get them to know you, like you, and trust you, then go after. Yes, you can retarget on your ads. You can always run Facebook ads and go after the second tier through retargeting there. But what we do is Google and then a lot of Facebook retargeting of the custom audiences. Makes sense. Guys, if you need help with your Facebook ads, I've seen too many horror stories with Facebook agencies, doctors losing thousands and thousands of dollars with no return on it. Hopefully this is not you, but if it is and you want help, I'd be happy to help you, give you all my ads, give you all my trainings, tutorials, walkthroughs, pixel trainings, all my Google ads, Google tutorials, Google, everything Google related, right? And if I'll just give all that stuff to you. Basically, you're looking over my shoulder, watching me run my stuff. We keep all of our ads in-house, no agencies, no third party, nothing like that. We keep it all under one roof, basically. And you can do the exact same thing. If you want a staff member, you can delegate this to, perfect. Have them watch my videos and run the same ads. That's fine. We give you the images, the text, the targeting, the retargeting, the pixel, all that stuff. We give it here it is, right? I've just heard too many horror stories. So your next step, if you want to take action on this, go to thefunctionalpractice.com/social. All right, I'll put a link to in the description beneath this video, but thefunctionalpractice.com/social. It'll give you a kind of a bigger breakdown of the system that we have and some of the case studies we do, some of the testimonials that doctors have given us, and it works. Everything that we put in our inner circle, it works. We test it in our own clinics first. We're not like an agency that guesses. Hey, let's try this. Let's copy this from this ad. It's just agencies is all just recirculated stuff. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Probably doesn't. The stuff that we do is very, very effective because we use that stuff in our clinics and we test it a lot, right, before we launch it and before we show other doctors on how to replicate this stuff in their own area, in their own town, city, and suburbs and that sort of thing. So again, thefunctionalpractice.com/social. From there, if it sounds like something you want to move forward with, we just hop on a quick call, 10 minutes, right? I want to get to know you guys better. You can ask me questions, and I need to figure out what your goal is, what you're looking to accomplish, and from there we can determine if it makes sense. But cost of all this stuff, less than one new patient, right? That's all it is. I don't gouge doctors for like 25 grand. Less than one new patient, and I give you all my Facebook ads, Google, and all this stuff. So, all right, guys, I'll let you go. If you have any questions, comment below. Are you using an agency? Put a yes below. If not, put a no below. I just want to know. So, all right, guys, have an awesome day, and we'll see you next time.